I'm in the backyard. It's a small yard, but let's go and have a look through the gate. Come and have a look at this.
Christmas is a particularly poignant time for all of us who have lost loved ones. We feel their absence at every familiar turn of the season and remember them in each cherished tradition. In the much-loved carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem, we sing of how in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. My mother's belief in the power of that light was an essential part of her faith in God, but also her faith in people, and it is one which I share with my whole heart. It is a belief in the extraordinary ability of each person to touch with goodness and compassion the lives of others, and to shine a light in the world around them. This is the essence of our community, and the very foundation of our society. We see it in the selfless dedication of our armed forces and emergency services, who work tirelessly to keep us all safe, and who perform so magnificently as we mourn the passing of our late Queen. We see it in our health and social care professionals, our teachers, and indeed all those working in public service, whose skill and commitment are at the heart of our communities. And at this time of great anxiety and hardship, be it for those around the world facing conflict, famine, or natural disaster, or for those at home finding ways to pay their bills and keep their families fed and warm, we see it in the humanity of people throughout our nations and the Commonwealth, who so readily respond to the plight of others. I particularly want to pay tribute to all those wonderfully kind people who so generously give food or donations.
I'm just doing a bit of shoveling right now. Like Steve men used to do on Sharp. I won't be very good at playing, but a bit of space going on. there, it's me, Thomas Edward, also known as T. And welcome to Ravenglass on Christmas Day. I'm just on my Christmas Day walk. I've done a bit of present unwrapping, but there's a few late arrivals come. So when I was a kid, firstly, this bridge we're on that goes over the Furnace Line in Laurati, this used to be very bumpy, this bridge, before they put this like anti-slip stuff on, and it used to be great to ride your bike on. And as a kid, that big hill I just walked up, it took me many years to get enough strength from my legs to ride to the very top, because it was so steep when I was a little lad, when I was only tiny, and I had a little BMX. And this place, I've been on the Furnace Line many a time off this platform going, you know me, a lot of the times me and my mum would get on the train and we'd go all the way down to Macclesfield to visit my older brothers Tilly up north, and we'd get on here on a class 142, and that old livery it was blues with like big gold stars on the side, and then the Laurati goes, it's in my head it's just a Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway. It slightly annoys when people call it the Laurati. I know it's probably meant to be called that, but it's just a Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway to me. And that's gone, our family is my mum and cameraman and brothers used to volunteer on it in the 70s and 80s, and it goes back, you know, there's a lot of history in that railway, but it's, I can't say too much, but it's not the same railway as it once was. But it's still good, it still has a lot of stuff. They are going to do a bit of Boxing Day running tomorrow, but there's not many old folk on it what you'd know, like my mum's good friends with Trevor Stockton, you know, so there's a lot of old faces have disappeared off it, it's very new. And now the guy, you know, John Fowler from Belf does all engineer works, and me dad for a while actually worked in the workshops when the Ratty did the work. You know, and he did a bit of stuff. I think he did a bit of stuff on River Mite and Shield Restdale. Did quite a lot of work in Shield Restdale. That's going back about 15 years ago now. But anyway, we're gonna walk on from here down onto Walls Drive, where I used to get the bus from when I was little. The bus used to come to the end of the Walls Drive when I used to go to primary school. Walk up Walls Drive, go past the Roman bathhouse, go and look at a special seat, and then we're going to walk up right to the top to where my good friend Campbell used to live, and then back down onto the beach, and then back home, back to the cottage we've got for the week. So come on, let's go. So this path we're going down here, down to Walls Drive from on the bridge. I used to walk down here when I was young TE, going to school bus with my mum or my dad, depends who I was, and then at night time I'd get dropped back off. And then because it was too dangerous picking kids up in this corner where it was, they moved it to the car park, the main car park in town. But I'll just spin you around, just got to get cameraman out of the way. Mystery cameraman can't be in it. Maybe he can be, he's going to put his hood up, so there you go. There he is. And this is this little track. In these bushes behind me, it used to be for car bits and car ramps. It used to be an old sort of garden covered in car parts and lots of junk when I was a kid. So we're just walking down Walls Drive. It's a bit tarmac some places. It used to be a lot more rougher than this. And as a kid, me and mum used to get me bike and my mum used to have this little wooden basket. She used to pick pine cones. We used to walk down here all the time because there was nothing else to do in Ravenglass. No, it's too far to go to shops, it's too far to go anywhere. You know, it's cowboy country, always has been in West Cumbria. So you end up just making amusements. So we'd walk up here most days. It has a little path on there what they put in when I actually lived up here to stop you walking on the road, but road's the best place to walk anyway, it's not too bad. And we're going to walk up, this will take us up to the Roman bathhouse and a special seat I told you about before. Just coming up on the right is a little path what goes down to the beach what me and mum used to walk a lot on. This is one of the best preserved Roman bathhouses in the whole country because it's still got really high walls on it. A lot of them are all just like bottoms of walls, and it's just like a big maze, like a small maze, but this is almost as it was, so to speak. Quite waterlogged today. And when I was a kid, it had fence along here, and then they put these posts in about 10 years ago. But in the 1960s, T.E.'s grandma came, and it was all overgrown like a jungle. The Ministry of Works to say what disgrace it was, and you should preserve it and cut it back. I think Ministry of Works is it was English Heritage, it's Heritage England now, I think. So see, TE's family had a big part of preserving this in the 60s when people forgot about the history. And now people come seeing it. It's got lots of boards everywhere to show you what it was like, or roughly what it was like. But a time team going on here. Step back 2,000 years. But we're going to plod on because it's going dark on TE. I could say the sun's going down, but I think that happened many hours ago. So it's going dark on TE. There's a seat round the corner. What's quite another TE. It's not a TE heirloom. It's more Tilly up north heirloom, more than me. But I thought I'd go past it. Slightly beat Tilly up north to it on Christmas Day because I don't think he's been up today. He's been doing his own video, so you can go on his channel Tilly up north and find his video from today. But I beat him to his dad's seat. So this is Tilly's seat I'm coming up to. It's been here about 10 plus years now. It's just had, very recently, a new seat put in. It had a big old wooden seat in, what my mum and the cameraman put in, but it broke and it was against that fence for a while, and this is only put in like last 3 months. And the cameraman actually came up on holiday before Christmas and put the plaque back on it. And so go in memory of Paul Till, 19th of September, no, was it 18th, what is it? 18th of September 1940 to the 18th of March 2002, Tilly seat. Now I think there's going to be a Facebook page about this seat, so you can come here, sit on it, and take a picture and put it on the Facebook page and say you've been here, like a location point. So I'm sure Matthew from Tilly up north will be here soon, maybe tomorrow, and come and look at it. Or he might have been today and might actually beat me and I haven't known about it. So from here, me and Mum used to ride a bike up here. We used to ride to here before the seat was here, and then we'd ride back and Mum would walk back. But we're going to go up here and we go past a big old house where my best friend from primary school was Australian called Campbell used to live before he went back to Australia. And we walk past that, and there's a track on the left you can go up to Muncaster. You can walk up to Muncaster on, but we're going to go down to the beach and walk back along the beach to the end of the street at Ravenglass to the cottage before it goes too dark. None of this was here, none of these like England coast path, none of this was here. You just came out there and you were straight on the beach and you just worked your own way out. If you went that way, you go up to Esmeals, if you walk that way. And Esmeals Viaduct is up there. Greg Billington knows that well from relaying it with sleepers. And then down there's to Ravenglass. And you just see lights at end at street, and that big house lit up is where the artist lives, the famous artist lives. It's slightly, Ravenglass nowadays is slightly gentrified, not as much, there's still a few locals about, but it's slightly gentrified. When I lived there, it was full of people who'd lived there like 50, 60, 70 years, quite a lot of older ends doing it. But now it's a bit gentrified in a way. Depends how you look at it, but West Cumbria is still quite cowboy, and it's still quite the locals part of Cumbria, what's still pretty good. Where like everything else is a bit glorified, like Lake District, South Lakes. But up here it's still untouched. What's the best thing? It's still untouched because no one wants to live near Sourfield. But there again, who cares if you have 6 fingers? You just get on with it. End of the day, it's just one of those things, and it's probably why my head's slightly fused, with drinking the water. But it's one of those things. You just got to get on with it, and that's it. It's the magic of living up here. What's special? done yesterday. But I think it'll be alright. Ah, I've come back from my Christmas day walk and I've just unwrapped something. Look there. Look all me gifts. I got a showbiz diary off the cameraman there. Look, all gold. For me, it's actually a address book, not a diary. It's so I can put my addresses in. And for actually, I'm going to put my addresses on my Patreons in so I can send them special things, presents and the like. And I got that was another one off the cameraman, a country shirt, because I like country shirts, one of my favourite things. This is off my mum, look. A steam engine, British steam trains calendar and diary. And then, oh, that's it. And then, but look, I've got 2 presents left, and the one says to the celebrity cameraman, Merry Christmas from DW and the gang. So that's a cameraman. So give that to cameraman. Over there. And then I got one to 2TE, Merry Christmas from DW, and he's got a little paw print on it. I don't know if cameraman can show you on his. Alright. So I'm going to open it and see what he sent me, but you know, they haven't come with me this holiday. They wanted to stay at home, so they've all at home in the house. But I wonder what they're doing as we speak right now, all the way across the sea, in a different bay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright, this is Daddy Wrinkles. Merry Christmas! Yeah, Merry Christmas, mate. Yeah, hello, Rod. Yeah, you're going to get you some social media gigs, you know what I mean, matey? Merry Christmas, Rod. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Rod. Yeah, listen, Rod, you help yourself to as much as you want. Tea's away. Yeah, tea's away. We've got the heating on full. Yeah, we're going to party all night. Yeah, what do you say, Barry? Come on, Barry, come. Yeah, Barry, what do you think? Come on, Barry. Come on, you all right? Oh, lads, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm having a bit of a trip. I think someone's put something in me drink. Oh, yeah, no, that's not right. No, no one's put out in your drink me out. No, you've got a northern accent. Yeah, I've been working on it, you know. I used to be in Coronation Street at one time. You did a bit in Coronation Street. Yeah, matey. Yeah, you're a man of hidden talents, you are, Mike. Yeah, that's right, you know. Like a bit of Cora. Get you on Cora. Do you want to get on Cora, Rod? I know a few script writers that could get you in on the street, you know. Yeah, that sounds a really good idea. Can we get Barry in as well? Yeah, Barry, you want to go on Coronation Street? Oh, I love Coronation Street. Hey, Len Fairclough and Fred Elliott. Hey, Daddy Wrinkles, where you gone? Yeah. Oh, lads. Oh, I'm going to have to go to bed, lads. I am absolutely, I've had far too much to drink. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm drunk as a skunk. Oh. You never could handle his beer, Daddy Wrinkles. Now, you are, Rod. Yeah, let's party on. You too, Barry. Aye, I'm ready. I've got second wind. I have second wind. Hey. Yeah, Wrinkles is back. Let's party. Yeah, nice. Daddy Wrinkles. Yeah. Yeah, matey. Yeah, matey. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Get down and boogie. Yeah, aye, we're getting down and boogie, aren't we, Rod? Aye, we are. Yeah, come on, Rod, speak up. Why you I thought you were ill for a minute, then. Yeah, no, he likes being quiet now and again. Deep thought. Yeah, deep thought. Yeah, that was a film when he was Sylvia Crystal. No, that was something else. That was. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Nice one. Aye. It's great. There's no Christmas I do, matey, matey! Hey, hey!
Oh. Oh, what's this? Whoa, look! A Land Rover mug. No. Land Rover mug. Pretty good, isn't it? Oh. Look at that. Oh, it's nice, fine, like bone china almost. Don't it? It's got a Series 2. It's got a Series 2 on it. Station wagon. A lightweight. Series 2 109. That's an 80-inch. 88-inch, I should say. An 80-inch Series 1. 109 Series 3 and an 88 Series 3. So it's pretty good, that is. So it's good for drinking, but the cameraman's got something as well. I wonder what the cameraman's got off DW. Oh look, he's got a tractor mug, I think. I think that's a tractor mug, I can't quite see. Oh yeah, it's the same sort of style mug as mine, but look. It's like a David Brown and a Fergie and a John Deere. Pretty good. And what's that other side? Oh, another Fergie and like a Fordson Major at the bottom. Pretty good. So we got two mugs. Look, DW's keeping the celebrity cameraman and T happy this Christmas with a Land Rover mug and a tractor mug. A bit of narrow gauge deviance going on and a bit of private eye. But look, Land Rovers, tractors. It's pretty good, that. And all my wrapping down there, and it's some of my presents. And the fire's roaring away now. So if you've enjoyed today's video of getting... Oh no, it's actually, I have got another gift. I've been round. Me dad still lives in the village. After all these years, he's still living in the village. So I went round and saw him today. And he's got me... I only wear high-vis made by Pulsar Rail, who do high-vis for people on the railways and all sorts of industry. Greg Billington will know all about it. And he's got me a Pulsar overalls, fully waterproof overalls. Oh, for my showbiz needs when I do some looking in the bush for railway relics. I've got full high vis. Actually, we're actually going to do a bit of railway relics while we're up here this Christmas. I think we're doing a bit of an incline. So that'll come in handy that way. So that's pretty good, that is. Fully waterproof. So when all that storm's bashing in, we're well prepped. We just need save up and get cameraman a full bodysuit now. So we're both camoed up together, but in high vis. So there you go. I'll just put a B-roll of me doing that now. Ding! There you go, that was me then. So if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you give us a like, a subscribe, a comment below, and also if you want to join Patreon to support what I do on the road with TE, there's a link below. And there's also, if you don't want to support me each month, but you want something more returners and physical, get onto the TE merch, where you can have a t-shirt with "Didn't see you there," ding, and a proper showbiz and a bit of nosebag with TE. And make sure you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from TE, and DW would do, but he's at home somewhere. And remember to click that big bell. Ding!
nobis Maria, nos in cielo. Dic nobis Maria, quam Iesus Dei filius, quam moros sequentimus, pecadores. Dic nobis Maria, sed qui benedictimus, timeamus et amemus, ubi caritas et amor, liberitur iucum Deus, pecadores.
Hey all, Merry Christmas to the TE channel. Look at that. Sea's right up.